So when it comes to growing your profits, we all need to know that we have to be focused on numbers, right? The KPIs, the key performance metrics, the key performance indicators. Hey, April, let me know if you guys have any questions about this. We all know that we should be looking at numbers, right? But a few questions that I see from coaches who are new to paid advertising is, I don't know if it's working. How do I tell if it's good? What are the metrics? How do I know that this is working? And the other question that I get is really because people aren't in the habit of actually tracking their numbers. It's a habit. I had to learn this habit. They get into the feeling of things instead of actually looking at the numbers. When you look at the numbers, it's going to show you what you need to focus on, what priority you should be investing your time into actually attacking to work on, to improve. And I get it. People are really afraid. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to spend $10, $40, $100 a day into advertising. Oh my gosh, I need to see it come back right away. Or, I get it. This is a new learning curve, right? And it makes sense to be a little bit nervous about, money expending. But in this game of paid advertising, when you know that it's going to cost you, let's say $100, $200, $300, or $500 to acquire a $5,000, $10,000 client, you're going to race to spend that advertising dollars when you know what it costs for you to acquire a client. Getting clients doesn't become this if it's going to happen thing. It's a when it happens thing. And I know every time I spend a certain amount of money, I will get a client. You have a sales attraction system, but it's really scary in the beginning. I totally get it. And here's what I tell people. You have to focus on these key performance indicators, tracking. So how much does it cost for you, for example, to get a lead? That's not somebody applying to work with you in your program, but that's somebody. How much does it cost to get somebody on your email list, to get somebody into your Facebook group, to get somebody to attend a video training that you're giving, for example? How much does it cost for you to get a lead? How many offers are you making a day? How much does it cost you to get a strategy session booked? Right? How many of those people show up? How many do you enroll? Right? All of these numbers are things that you have to start tracking. And that's when you really start looking at your business as a business owner and get out of all of the drama and the stories. One of my mentors told me that, and it stuck in my brain. Focus on the data, not the drama. So when you can look at your business in terms of the numbers, it's going to show you what needs to be improved. Maybe your opt-in page copy needs to be improved. Maybe it's your sales conversations, skills that need to be improved. And I'm going to share with you guys an interesting story. But before I do that, before I forget, head over to my website, takeyourpowerbacknow.com. If you want to grow your profits, check out my free masterclass training, 50 minutes of rock solid content for you. I'll walk you through our 10K and 30-day blueprint. The website is takeyourpowerbacknow.com. Hey, Arena is here. She goes, I am here, loving the program. And yes, I'm so not in the habit of tracking numbers. Working on it though. Awesome, Arena, welcome. And it's a habit that you're going to have to get into. And it was really hard for me in the beginning to get into the habit of looking at numbers, tracking the numbers, putting the ad spend into a spreadsheet. How many sales calls did I get? How many showed up? How many bought? How many put a deposit? All right, so here's the story. One of our clients a few weeks ago showed up on our live Q&A and she said, Vanessa, I don't know if this ad thing is working. I'm going to turn off my ads. And I said, okay, well, let's look at the data, not the drama. And it turns out that she had spent $1,000 on ads, Facebook ads, and she had generated with her video sales funnel, VSL, 13 sales calls. And Now I said, okay, so you spent $1,000, you got 13 sales calls generated. You know, how many leads did you get? How many of those leads did not turn into booked strategy sessions? Because there's still some more warming up to do on that conversion point. And how many people actually showed up? You know, so out of the 13, she disqualified some of them didn't show. And I think she got on the phone with 6 people. And I said, okay, and how many of those people bought? Okay, and what we discovered was that there was actually 3 of those sales calls that she could have enrolled, but she let them kind of weasel out. So what focusing on the data, the numbers, really demonstrated was that she needed to up-level her sales skills, her enrollment skills, her handling objection skills, okay? And so, hey, turn it back on. Turn on the funnel. It is working. And now this is the slice that you need to focus on, which is, you know, your sales skills. Guys, it's really it's a lot of work being an entrepreneur. People are selling you, oh my God, it's going to be so easy. And, you know, you're just going to be this like millionaire. Sure, you are. Once you learn copywriting, you know, once you learn sales, once you learn marketing, once you learn how to manage your own, you know, growth, once you learn perhaps managing people, once you learn how to manage your own fear and stress, there's a lot of skills that are being, you know, that are being up-leveled and learned in this game called, you know, being an online marketer, a coach. And so it's really important, guys, you know, to wrap it up, that as you're learning all of these new skills, to be able to identify, well, what is the actual thing I need to be spending my precious time, attention, energy, and focus on improving? Is it the copywriting? Is it the ad itself? Is it my sales skills? Is it my habits of tracking numbers? Like, what is the actual piece? And the way that you become effective and improve is by focusing on the data, not the drama, getting into the habits. So one tip to help you guys is you can even do this manually, all right? You guys can have like, you can have a spreadsheet on your computer. You can simply just have a tally chart in a you know, plain old paper on your computer that says, okay, you know, today, I had, you know, 25 new people join my Facebook group. I had 2 people book a breakthrough call. You know, it can be something so simple, but get into the habit of looking at your numbers, because soon you're going to be tempted to say, it's not working, or I'm overwhelmed, I don't know what's going on. And when you can go back and look at the numbers, that will help you identify which slice of your marketing pie, paid advertising pie, funnel, sales conversations, mindset that you really need to be working on. It's going to help you guys. I hope this has made sense. And again, if you guys want more in-depth training on how to grow your profits, head over to my website, takeyourpowerbacknow.com. You can register for my free masterclass series. You're going to love it. It's 50 minutes of the best mindset meets marketing and sales training. We show you some simple social media marketing that our clients are using to generate sales and clients online. And again, it's a free training and it's at my website, takeyourpowerbacknow.com. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Guys, I love you. New habit for you, track your numbers. You know, the concepts that you have of yourself are what actually create your actions. And I was reading a book the other day, you know, you become an entrepreneur, you work on yourself to become better and improve yourself. It's not for the money, but it's for who you become in the process. Who you become in the process. All right, guys, you're worth it. Do the work, track your numbers. I love you, and I'll see you guys real soon.